All right. So I'm gonna continue on with the story of one second. Story of somehow my tent is infested with bugs. Now I understand it's but no matter what, the amount of bugs. Let me carry me for the amount of bugs that are there, and around this time, the amount of bugs that I'm seeing and how they've infested my body. Is not, a lot of people have been commenting, oh, it's this, lice can't be lice, you can't get it from a dog. It'd be like, they've been like, finding like the mistakes in my theories, whatever, of what happened. I'm not 100% sure, because I don't know if I knew, guess what? Then I would tell you the one. But these are all probabilities of the things that could be happening and could have happened that I need to be aware of, number one. And number two, nobody, I don't think anybody really, and not a lot of you even believe that they're trying to kill me. Because the things that they're doing are the way I felt, my body, it wasn't just, a little rash here and there. Like, my whole body was infested with not just, because I just took a shower, hot shower, and then somebody recommended two things, hot shower, and this person actually gave me money for the room, so thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this. Right now, I needed this, man. But you should have been tough and strong and stayed in the tent. Why, man? Why? Why was this done to me? This is not nature. I will tell you what this is. That happened to me the last 2 nights in my tent. And this is what I'm pretty sure it is now, because I'm pretty, when it comes to logic, I did a lot of programming, so I would always come up with, the kind of the best solution that was in budget that these assholes could afford. But it was always the best solution. And I'd have to come up with, they give me problems that I have to come up with, how did this occur, and then try to anticipate it happening in the application, so that the application would be much more secure and much more stable. Things that I had to do. So now, looking at all the probabilities of what the fuck just happened to me, I'm gonna explain to you exactly again. And if you this thing that I posted, right? They were torn apart to the point of like almost ridiculing me. Come on, it's just, you've got it. If you go camping, you get this. It was around this time. That's because you don't believe that somebody is actually, the things that I'm saying are actually bothering some people to the point, or things that I've done are bothering some people to want me either dead or fucking paralyzed. Do you understand? 11 years ago, I was at a protest rally that I stayed, and I marched so many people with my drum around that at the end of that protest rally, I mistakenly got a flu shot. A flu shot. First one ever. Everybody was saying, oh man, people are getting sick. People getting sick around. Oh no, I wonder why they're getting sick. Maybe somebody put the virus in here, and then now they're making it through the flu shot. 2 weeks later, after that flu shot, I couldn't walk. And they told me I had Guillain-Barré syndrome, and I was rushed to the hospital. 5 days on the respiratory failure, but 18 days in the hospital. Took me, to recover like fully, it took me 3 months to a year of getting my mobility back. Fully recovered now. I still have pains, I still have aches. Double vision does come in, and at times that I don't want to. I'm stressed out, Oh, you should have stayed doing the sound healing work, because then you wouldn't be stressed out. No, you don't understand. I am stressed out there. Even more so, because I know what I'm doing to these people is like I'm teaching them to ignore what's going on outside and just look within. Look within for that meditative healing. Look within. Forget about what's happening around you. And then when you look within and be in peace within, then you take this peace and then push it out to the world. That's what I would say, because that's what my guides kind of told me to say, and that's the going line of crap from the spiritual community that wants to profit. They're not shamans, Some are, and they all bare minimum to be able to fucking pay rent here, and then just like and do the work. Some of them are, they made some good money on some stuff that made you forget all about the outside world. Focus within. You know what the problem with that is? As an activist, as I got my activist voice back, you know what the problem with that is? It makes people into ignoring everything that's going on. Now, if like say the Germans, right, during when the Nazis were there, the German people, right, you think maybe they were going, it's okay what Hitler does, and forgot about it? I think so, because that's a going thing. If you just ignore something and it doesn't affect you, the only problem is that eventually it will affect you. Because everything you ignore, what is the bottom of my song? Anything you ignore becomes the something on the cornerstone, the stone on the cornerstone, right? The things that you ignore, right, becomes the thing that's right in front that goes right into something, and you have to be ready for it, and you're not because you ignore it. And that's a really good, practical way to make keep slaves, right? Because if you ignore everything around you, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. If you do this, you know what eventually happening? Nothing for you. There's no evolutionary process. There's no problem and fix. Right? It's problem, ignore. I'll just drown out all everything that's going around me. So I did that for 8 years. I could recover from healing brain syndrome. And you know what? I got tired of that. Sorry, man. I'll buy you a new one. I'm gonna go today. You know why I got tired of it? Because I realized, oh my God, and my spirit guides were confirming it. I said, oh my God, this is why there's no activists left. This is why the hundreds of thousands of people that 10 years ago, let me go to Occupy Wall Street. That's why the people, those people, they're gone. Some of them have died from COVID because, one more thing. I got that flu shot, right? And it almost killed me, right? Now, there's 1 in 50,000 people that get this flu shot, right? This flu shot, and you get to get embraced, right? 1 in 50,000, right? Have this gene, right? Now. There's only one, supposedly, I don't know, but there's one that was kicking it off great. 1978, the flu shot from 1978, you got that one, and you get, if 1 in 50,000 people, a lottery, not like a big lottery, but 1 in 50,000 people, you can get Guillain-Barré syndrome, and basically if I would have known another day, I would have died. And it took me about a year to overcome the pain. And I still have the pain throughout my body. And but you're fully recovered. People get fully recovered from Guillain-Barré syndrome. No, that's what they want you to know, because they don't know a shit about what it is. You know why? Because the only thing that really helped me was my immune system building back up. Because everything else that they gave me, even the 5 days in respiratory failure, with a drip of the morphine drip in one arm, and whatever fucking else they developed to be able to rid myself of the Guillain-Barré syndrome that they put in my body. I wanted to find out who gave us who gave us the flu shot, who provided us a flu shot from 1978 that almost killed me in a protest rally that was supposed to be like pro us and which ended up almost killing me. And I don't know who else it affected. I have no idea because I don't keep in touch with basically almost anybody, and it's not like it's an ongoing thing. Nobody's come back to me and said, I got the same thing. Who would have put that? I don't know. I started doing research, and they didn't know. They just got a box of it from somebody, and it was like, hey, flu shots. Hey, everybody, flu shots. All right, we can give them all to our peeps. Not realizing that if it was the flu shot from 1978 that somebody had stored just to put into a protest rally and maybe kill a few of us, and then it was only the flu that killed them. We don't know who did it. Now, I'm saying, probably the government. Somebody almost tried to kill me. You understand? 11 years ago. And it took me 8 years to get this voice, this activist voice back, which nobody really fucking has anymore. They have the commercial version of it, and I'm trying to sell the radio program version of it, and I used to be an actor. Now I'm really anti-everything version of it. But there's no Dr. Martin Luther King's. There's no Malcolm X's left. There's no Gandhi's left. There's nothing left except a shallow hole of a fucking civilization walking around trying to impress the TV program and the wealth class that's fucking raping them every day. Right? So that's what I'm confronted with, with you as a civilization. and almost killed me 11 years ago. Now I'm saying, watch. This is what's been happening to me the last couple of days, right? All of a sudden, and this never happened to me when I've been camping. I camped 2 months in occupied Washington, in the middle of Manhattan, with fucking rats running around. And nothing. Lower Manhattan, nothing. I didn't get this. I didn't get fucking this. I got scars. I got little things on my body. Little things on my body that are sometimes they look like just little flat scabs, but sometimes if you really watch them, oh shit, they keep on. They're little animals. Now I pulled off ticks. I pulled off these things that are flat. Something laid eggs in my body. You understand? Okay. Let me tell you how I believe this happened. Because I have a tent, and the tent was pretty secure, fine until about about a week ago. Kind of right after the police that I reported Bobby stealing the scooter. Kind of right after that, that they came down and they questioned him about it, and they said, oh well, he goes, well, it's my word against his. I didn't steal his scooter, and there was no video this time, so they left him in the tent. So as retaliation, Mr. Robert Ward, and he has the same last name as what? In Batman, he had Robin. Robin was like one of the wards or something. So Robert Ward. What's a fucked up way to really fuck somebody up? I thought about this, and I think, wow, how can you really do this, right? And it was confirmed by my guys. And watch. This guy gave me a fogger, right? You know what a fogger is? With a bigger, and he goes, spray it outside the tent, all around the perimeter of the tent, spray it. And then he'll keep the bugs from coming inside, and make sure the windows are closed and everything so it doesn't get inside. I said, okay, I'll do it. I never did it because I don't like foggers. I don't like I don't do any of that. All that chemical shit that you put on your body. I don't try not to do that at all. Ever. Anything that's pesticide, that's killing, that's telling these insects, don't come to me or I'll kill you, it's probably killing you too. So, I never use it. But I left the cans there in case somebody wanted it. Maybe one day, I'm going to fucking have to do it because, all of a sudden it's like, smoking weed in the tent. I start itching like crazy. But back and forth. It's like, little things are flying around. They put little holes all around my tent. I kind of covered them up with some shit, but there's so many of them at this point. And when I do, they're just gonna come back and put more holes. That these little tiny insects, the little gnatty things, come inside. I believe. So now I had these things probably inside, and I had a couch that somebody left the couch, a leather couch, right? And then Laura said to me, oh, you see that leather couch that somebody left? Would you mind bringing it into my tent? And I was like, your tent's all the way down there. I don't think we'll do that. But you know what? I needed somewhere, something a little more comfortable to sleep in. So I think I'll take it now. She goes, okay. The tent might have been full of all these different types of, because even Bobby said, hey, I was going to take that in, but it's kind of too much, to carry. Like, yeah, I did it myself. I don't see how you could do it with your brother and your two girlfriends, but that's fine. So I was a little bit, man, I wasn't at the moment. Why the fuck is somebody leaving a leather couch in the dumpster right over here by ShopRite, and everybody here looks at it and doesn't take it? I should have, but I didn't. You know what? I don't know, probably because they were drugging me with fentanyl whenever she would bring food, and I would eat it and say, oh shit, and it was probably one of those moments, because I've had a few of those moments. I know. I don't like, and the one thing about these things, if you look at them, now Bobby's a heroin addict, right? They shoot, all four of them, right? So you see some of these things, right? They almost look like they could be like needle marks for heroin, right? Look. This one, hey, look at that, see? That's kind of one of those, serial killer things. Like, you put like the butterflies and the moths in the eyes of the right? So the couch, boom, is there, and it's been no problem. If I start seeing bugs right away, but they were like buried inside there, and then when the windows open, they would come in and boom, go back. And then all of a sudden, I come in one day after being out for a while. Come one day. So I smell, oh, what's that smell? My super dry mouth. What's that smell? And that's when I started getting them on me. I kind of like opened the windows and let it out, and I just like that, I laid on the couch a little bit and boom, I fell asleep a little bit, woke up later, and then that's when I started getting all these little like tiny things, man. All these little tiny things that, god damn it, they look. Some of them really hurt to the point where you tore off a scab. That's not what it would feel like. I took a shower and I got rid of a lot of them. But if it's the scabbies, then what happens is that you get rid of them, and then what happens is they come back, and I think I read somewhere that some of them are there's a few different ones. Now, how far all these different ones were in the couch, right? And somebody came in and took that fogger and went bang when I wasn't there. I don't know what it smells like. I never do those things, and maybe somebody did that. Well, then I would have come home, lay on the couch, and all those little animals that were like stuck in the couch, they'd be like, oh no, I'm dying, I need to get food. So they would all go up to the person sleeping and get in and lay a whole bunch of eggs on their body. On their body. On their body. While they was asleep, and these are little sneaky guys. I got some ticks, and like I'm having